G'day, guys. Welcome back to the Wash Exchange. And today we've got a world's first. We've got a husband and wife team, Mel and Mike from OHM Company. Guys, welcome to the Wash Exchange, where real stories equal real results. Tell us a little bit about yourselves and who is the OHM Company?
I'm just really worried about our computer right now. Do you see these windows keep opening? Something weird is going on.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Is it updating while we're trying to do this?
We can put this on the bloopers at the end.
Okay.
All right, let's get
Hi, I'm Mel. This is Mike. We're from OHM. OHM is a car wash marketing company. We do a lot of digital marketing for car washes, and we have a big design focus. So back in the I guess COVID years in 2019 is when we started. I had a baby, so I just started working from home, and I was just going to do that for a little bit, but then it turned into a whole business, and Mike joined me in the second or third year because I was so busy. I said, "You have to join me or I'm going to die." And he was working in water treatment before that. But we met doing government proposals. And I've been in marketing and graphic design for forever. So, what was I doing before that?
you were working. Mel worked for a car wash manufacturer, and then you were in the automotive industry.
Oh, that's right. I
doing
worked for
dealership
Dealer
websites.
Socket.
Yep.
Yeah.
For automotive
That's right,
dealerships. And originally when the business started, it was called Rule of Design.
Yeah.
But we had some issues with visibility with that. It's pretty common name, kind of hard to stand out online. So that was like one of our first.
We got classified as a school, remember?
Right. It was one of our first kind of lessons in how to market a business in a way that's visible and finding some good strong foundational branding stuff that we've applied since to
So I made up a word.
car washes.
It makes us way easier to find.
So here we are.
So the word meaning?
So it's just our name. So it's Ohlinger, Mel and Mike Company. So.
Okay, great. So you started 2019, so 7 years ago. That's a good start. And what sort of services do you guys do to the car washes? And just tell us a little bit about, AI and how things are progressing that way with your business.
So the technology side of things is progressing so quickly that it's been really hard to keep up with. But we try to teach people like what's going on and what's happening and what it means. We really hate to see people get swindled by companies or be charged too much for things that they don't understand what it is. So we try to be super informative that way. With the business, my favorite thing to do is build websites. And I still really enjoy graphic design. Yours is, what do you like doing the best?
Well, I do a lot with the social media side, and kind of the admin and background support. But back like as far as the topic of AI goes, that's been something that we tried jumping on quite early with it, especially with the websites. AI has really changed how you're able to reach your customers online. I know there's a lot of controversy and a lot of conversation around like some of the ethical concerns, especially with generative AI. But integrating it into our web platform and using like really hammering the AEO, which is answer engine optimization, kind of like SEO. We're able to really get our car wash customers very visible online with some of the tips and tricks that we've kind of learned along the way. So it's really shaped how we approach setting up websites or marketing now, in a very different way.
Sure. I guess
some of it has gone like back a little bit. Like one of the things in the early days of the internet, you could just dump a bunch of keywords onto a website, even in white text, and it would help your website show up. And those tricks kind of work again. For a long time, didn't matter if you had a blog or not because it was very whatever as far as search terms went. But now that works again. Having a blog and an FAQ section and those kinds of old tools are back at the front of things, working really well again.
Sure. I think one thing you guys just touched on is actually two of my pet hates in the industry. Now, just so you guys know, the listeners and viewers out there, I met you guys 2 years ago, I think, at the Australian Car Wash Show first, and then we've progressed and got to know each other a bit further down the track with various shows. But one thing you may have picked up in the Australian market, and it really annoys me, is a lot of operators don't have a website, or they don't take the website seriously. And then, Mike, what you said about you're in the Facebook marketing or social media marketing, I cannot believe that people have car washes and don't have a Facebook page that's free to run.
I know it's free. It's free. Just do it.
So give us a little bit of an overview of the importance of a good website in your opinion. Obviously, that's what you guys do, and also the importance of the social media presence.
So a lot of things that we do is basically to build trust. So having a website and having it have accurate information is the most important thing right now, because AI scrapes everything from your website. And if your hours are different from Google to Facebook to your website, you're going to have a lower trust indicator than somebody who has all that stuff correct. So making sure that stuff is up, live, and correct is really important. It doesn't even have to be super fancy. Now, we like it to be super fancy, but it doesn't have to be. But those kind of trust indicators are really important right now. And for me, just as far as small business is concerned, we say anytime that you can set up an account and it's free and you get another link to your website, do that, because while those links aren't as important as they were like even 3 years ago, it's still going to come back, because the more instances you have of your business online, the more you create your own web, essentially your own network, and that makes your business stronger, easier to find, and more trustworthy for anybody who's looking for a car wash. And for a lot of people, when they're looking to wash their car, their vehicle is an asset, so they're going to go to a place they trust so that they don't get a scratch or whatever. So
Sure. Understand.
Yeah, one of the biggest so like on the AI front, like one of the biggest criticisms with AI is, people will talk about a lot of the AI search summaries as being inaccurate or like you can't trust it. Well, it really is a garbage in, garbage out situation where if you're not as the authority or the source of that information, if you're not providing the web that correct information, of course it's not going to be correct. So websites are kind of starting to become it's a little bit of a controversial opinion, I think, but I think the way websites are going to be is they're going to be storage lockers for all of your information. The some operators that we run into come back with, well, we have a Facebook presence or a good social media presence. Why do I need a website? Well, you control the website. You control everything that's there. So then you control the narrative and the information that is the AI is picking up and feeding to your customers. So having that strong website with that's structured, we're running into a lot of situations where having very good structured data on your website through Mel had mentioned FAQ sections. We're seeing that as really powerful because it's such a simple, structured way for data to kind of be digested by AI right now.
So as the bots go through and scan the different websites, if it hits a FAQ section, all of that information goes into your search.
Right.
It is something that they look for specifically.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting because
yeah.
today I'm in America at the moment, and I went to view the local car wash for the hotel I'm at. It was pretty early in the morning. I put it in the Waze, and it said it was shut, and it was only 2 miles away. So I went there anyway, and the car wash was open. So that's probably pulled the data off the website, I would suggest.
Yeah.
I just made a really cool thing for if you look up S'mores Suds. It's got an open and close sign right up there on the header. So as soon as you Google it and it comes up, it'll tell you when it's open, or if it's open, if it's closed, and it's like really super cute. And then it tells you like when it's open next or how long it's open that day. And so that was a really cute tool to make. Plus, that car wash is adorable. Like everything is s'mores themed, which is marshmallows, chocolate, graham cracker.
What's the name of the car wash? Sorry, Mel.
S'more Suds Auto Wash? Car Wash. Yeah.
I have seen that, yeah. We'll put the link up for that as well.
Yeah. It's so cute.
And talk about marketing. What's a real easy and the highest ROI, return on investment, that a car wash operator could make now, simply in marketing terms? Like where's the easy way to get the return on your money?
We think that the best thing car washes can do is have a website that they have access to. Because so in the past, just having a website with your information up was almost a static thing. But having something that's like a living document, changing, you're editing. Let's say you have a haunted wash coming up, that you make a landing page for it. That kind of, I guess, a home to sit on. Not only does it can carry its own value as a business asset, like on the financial side of things, but it carries value as making yourself be easy to find, connected, part of the community. So when you have that kind of living document, and let's say you are doing a haunted car wash and you put that up and you have a landing page for it, the community is able to share that and people will start doing your marketing for you. All you have to do is make it available for them. Lots of times I like to make it so they can download a logo or share some of those business assets too. And people become like super fans of car washes. So as soon as we get our first, like, let's say we're working with a car wash, as soon as we get that first super fan, like our job becomes easier because they start sharing, then other people start sharing, and it's so much more cost effective because you're not paying for any of that.
Yeah. And
people just talk about your business.
What about running Facebook ads at the moment? Is that a good investment?
Facebook ads are one of the most affordable ways to do paid ads right now. And their new marketing tools through Meta is super effective, easy to use. They have a great walkthrough rate. And I mean, connect your Instagram to it as well, because you get so many views. If you were going to do any marketing and let's say you have limited time, what I would suggest is a reel or a video of some sort. Put it on Facebook as a reel and put it on Instagram as well. And the amount of views and sharing that you get from that, especially if it's funny, is going to be very much worth it. And you can boost it. While you can boost it, I prefer to set it up as an ad. You get a little bit further reach and better analytics that way. But if you don't have time, just boost it, but not from your phone, because then it costs more. But if you go to a computer, it'll save you about $7 a day.
Well, that's good. That's a good little tip, that one there. We've actually got a customer that's going to come on here soon, Hugh Bagley. He's right into the Facebook ads. He's in Brisbane, where I live. And he's put a couple up that have had over 1 million views. It's
yeah. Yeah, it's great. Like, that form of short content video is so powerful right now because most of the population is scrolling at some point in the day, in their beds, I don't know, while they're driving, whatever, but
shouldn't be on the phone and driving.
So many people do that right now.
So we'll get to your website at the end and we'll put the links up. But on your website, when I viewed it, it certainly gives the impression you guys are car wash nerds. And Mel, I have read prior to today that you've been doing a book or a feature on the history of touch-free automatics, or car washing for that matter.
I've been working on that for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
My in-bay automatics, that's going fine, I would say. I've got like the gantry side of things pretty much covered. It's the rollovers that I need help with. So if there's anybody out there who can help me with like that Autex style of rollovers, the history of that, Istanbul, I would love to talk to you. Like that whole rollover section is very empty right now.
I've actually got Istanbul coming on in a couple of weeks' time, so I'll be able to hook you up with those guys. That's easy enough.
Yeah, get on their case for me, because they said they're going to do it, but then they never make time.
So have you published any of that information yet?
The PDQ side of things, because they They hit their 75th anniversary. So, and then the laser wash side of things, I just find super interesting because that was like the first of that gantry style system. It really broke the mold. So one of the reasons we had gone to the Australian Car Wash show is we had heard a tip that the person who had invented it was an Australian. So we just went there on a whim.
It was actually a
We
Kiwi.
didn't even know his name. Yeah.
It was actually a New Zealand gentleman that moved.
He is from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So there was, sorry. What were you going to say?
Well, there was himself and another guy called Bruce Madison, I think Madison. And they also brought out a machine in New Zealand called the Tom Thumb, which was sort of like a weird. Anyway.
Which I haven't even published that part of it. Like that part, all I did was the PDQ part, with them going over to Chicago in the 90s because of the, what was it? What happened with the exchange rate of?
What a New Zealand exchange rate would have been terrible versus US.
It was. And then I think there was tariffs on top of it. So it was just really unaffordable to do business in New Zealand with United States marketing, and then they end up meeting Red Lewis, and well, the rest is history. Yeah. And
so being a car wash nerd, let's just go back. I've got a car wash. I've got a touch-free automatic. I've got my menu board. Where should your menu board be positioned? There's theory saying that the top wash should be on the left, the bottom should be on the bottom should be on the right because you read left to right. All these, I don't know if they're conspiracy theories, what they are, but give us a little bit of a breakdown on what a menu board should look like.
I think, it's based on statistic, your best wash should be center largest of your menu board if it's a vertical one. And if it's a horizontal one, same thing, center and largest, your best wash in the middle. And it goes so counter to what we want to do because we want to do best, second best economy on the bottom, your basic wash. And I very much believe that you have to call your basic wash basic economy. Use those words with it. You don't have people choosing it, right? So use the words that you want to with it. I know we want to make sure everything sounds like it's the best, but that doesn't make sense to customers. So you put it at eye level, easiest to read, big fonts. So some people like to have it above bay to the left, like by your driver. All of those work, but what I like to do is have two different spots of signs. So you'll see this at like Starbucks or 7 Brew. Like you have your menu, and then you have another menu. So you're seeing it twice. And if cars are queuing up, they're able to select things before they even get to the front. So I like to eliminate that cost of time that happens in that decision making, so they know what they're going to get by the time they're at the pay station.
Sure. That's a good tip. And one other thing I find frustrating in the industry, you just touched on it before with that one with the unique car wash. Everyone seems to have bubbles and soap. Yeah.
There's so much bubbles, soap, splash, water, and all that's fine. For me, I like it when it's weird. So we get to work with camel, which is one of those weird ones. We get to work with elephant, which is this adorable pink elephant. I love a car wash brand when it's just kind of outside of that normal. It just becomes very memorable to the point like where that pink elephant brand, you see it in cartoons and t-shirts, and it's just like such a big part of that American lore that you just see it in any sort of pop culture.
Yep. So you do the marketing for Camel, do you?
We do their website.
Yeah,
They have their own marketing team. We support them when we can, but they are brilliant on their own.
They're a very good operation. Tyler's very professional, very good branding. He's going to come on here too in a couple of weeks' time, so that'll be great. Now, what about in 5 years' time? You're 7 years into the business. What's marketing for you guys going to look like? What's your business going to look like?
Oh my God, I hope we're retired by then.
What about the industry? What's the industry going to look like?
Well, we do like want to retire. Like that is the goal of our lives, is to live in the hills, disappear. And I want to make children's books all day, and he's going to probably do music, right? And then we'll go swimming. Like that is the goal of our life.
It's really hard to like. We actually had a recent conversation about this. Like, where is the landscape going to be in 5 years, or 3 years, or 1 year from now? And I know people are starting to get a little tired of talking about it, but AI really is disrupting things so severely. Just in terms of day-to-day operations, like from our admin standpoint, like we integrate it into a lot of our workflows. It's changed how we do some of these kind of more mundane tasks, and we're seeing it actually get down to the operator level with some of these other businesses as well. So from the actual like graphic design standpoint, I mean, we're seeing a lot of people relying on generative AI now for everything from their image content to their copy to video. I think and we're starting to see it too. There's a little bit more of a resurgence now and a pushback against some of the generative AI to more of the human.
Yeah, I haven't checked the numbers on it lately. The last time we checked, an AI post versus a human post was very negligible, but you're seeing people speak out against it when they can tell something is directly AI. But one of the things that we find it's super helpful with, like, we're working on a car wash supply website, and switching a microfiber cloth from blue to red, like that was awesome. Like I didn't have to do that. When it's those kind of little tasks, like removing a background, that's been really helpful. But when you're making a whole poster, people can tell because it uses that same layout every time. I will not say that don't use AI as a small business, because you take all the help you can get. And even if it's a computer, you just do whatever you can to make your business work. But I would say, like, try to add a human element to it when you can, because people can tell. And that human touch is I think it's going to become more valuable going forward. So that's my main guess when it comes to AI. But I mean, everything else has been really hard to guess, like where things are going. Because I would have thought that all the really crappy tasks, like accounting or business forms and stuff, like that's where people would put AI. But it's been on that creative side of stuff that we're seeing it the most, and that was a surprise to me.
Yeah, I think it's quite funny though. You see some of these people, they just put an AI poster or banner out. I've seen them quite a few times, and they're riddled with mistakes or spelling errors. You know,
yeah.
I'm not even checking. And our local newspaper, only recently they put a story in it, and it was AI generated, and it was absolute rubbish. The editor hadn't even checked it.
Or it'll have the wrong park name or street name, but it'll have like the right number. It's very strange what it takes and puts in there.
Sure.
With AI, like we're super proud because we were the first company to talk at a car wash show about it, and that was really early on. And granted, it was only like 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Which is not a long time ago, but that's how fast it's going. And getting pictures of, what did I use? Oh, dogs, because it was the only thing that it could make correct, because people looked very wrong. Car washes looked very wrong. Santa looked terrifying at the time. Like, it's come a very long way since then. It was only dogs that I could generate accurately.
Sure.
Yeah, that was, I forgot all about that. That was kind of scary. That I'll have to send you that Santa picture. It was so terrifying.
But at the same
time,
to
the Australian show coming up in October, or you got stuff on here?
We're gonna miss it this year. We were really trying hard because Mike's baby brother moved to New Zealand, so we were gonna try and do both places. But our oldest daughter graduated from high school and is going to college this year, and so on that life side of things, we're busy.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you and your daughter. That's great.
Thank you. Yeah, I cannot believe it. Like, how did we have a 18-year-old kid? Like,
Yep. Anyway,
ugh.
life goes fast. So
Yeah.
people want to get in touch with you. What's the best email address? Your website? And again, I'll put it up in the comments for everyone to have. But if you just do that, and the last thing is just winding up here. Always give the guests whatever you want to talk about. Talk about.
So we can't take any new customers right now. Like, we're just at capacity. So if somebody wants to work with us, make sure they're following us on our socials, and we'll let you know when the next spot opens, because we only take so many at a time. So when that next spot opens, you're able to go ahead and grab it for sure. So that would probably be the best way, I think. Otherwise, I mean, reach out with a question whenever if you have one.
Yep.
Or if you want a demo of our work. Like, we really want car washes to own a website outside of that membership portal or outside of other technology, so that, let's say they're switching membership from one to another, they'll lose their whole website and have to start over. And like, that's a big shitty job. So to take it off, like, make your business asset like your own, so that you have, I guess, ownership over it, so that you have choices when it comes to all those other things, because that technology is changing so fast too.
Yep. Good advice. And your website and email address?
Oh, it's omco.co.
That's easy.
Yeah.
And email?
But we also have omco.com. That works too, but I just think it's more fun to say omco.co.
Cool. And your email address?
It's Mel at omco.co, MEL. And this is
Easy,
Mike
guys.
at omco.co, which
Mike
is
and Mel.
MIKE.
Yeah.
That's easy. All right. Well, thank you both for your time today. Really good to have you on here. I know we did try a couple of weeks ago, but obviously with the time difference and other things, it didn't work out. So hopefully we catch up soon. And thanks again for your time.
Thanks, Blair.
Thank you, Blair.
Cheers.
Cheers.